What we're going to start doing is we're going to stop allowing people to focus on the protest themselves or the manner in which people actually choose to protest, because it allows them to continue to deflect from the actual reasoning as to why people are protesting. The reason that people are protesting still today is because racism, systematic oppression, and police brutality still exists centuries later for the very same people who fought for centuries to free themselves from racism, systematic oppression, and slavery. The subject of police brutality is an extremely sensitive and uncomfortable topic of conversation, but let's have this conversation, shall we? First, we're going to start our conversation by speaking in terms of good cops and bad cops. There are good people in this world and there are bad people in this world. Just the same, there are good cops in this world and there are bad cops in this world. You saying that all cops are good people is like saying that all Americans are patriotic. Being an American does not make you a patriot. Being an American makes you an American. Being a police officer does not make you a good person. Being a police officer makes you a police officer. Let us speak and remove all emotion, all prejudices, and all biases from our topic of conversation, and let's speak in terms of logic. There are individuals, there are values, ethics, morals, standards, and then there are occupations. Your honor is determined by your actions. It is not determined by your occupation. What a lot of people out there are doing is they are defining individuals by their occupation rather than by their standards or their ethics or by their morals. You're trying to protect the integrity of all police officers, and by doing so, you are protecting the integrity of those who have none. Why people are protesting? People are protesting because we routinely see video evidence of police officers denying individuals their right to the presumption of innocence, their right to a fair trial, their right to be judged by a jury of their peers. And we are providing someone the benefit of the doubt who is denying our countrymen the benefit of their rights. We are asking you, why are you harming those that you swore an oath to serve and protect? We are saying that you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, not to uphold some blue line of loyalty. If you are not upholding the oaths that you swore, then you do not have honor. And you cannot require the praise of heroes while behaving like villains. And as a society, we have to stop protecting the honor of individuals who have none. There are white racists out there, and acknowledging that fact does not mean that every white person is a racist. There are black thugs out there, and acknowledging that fact does not mean that all black people are thugs. There are bad cops out there, and acknowledging that fact does not constitute a belief that all cops are bad people or that all cops are bad cops. What we are doing is we are creating a culture and an environment that is appealing to criminals, not to honorable men and women. What we're doing with our police institutions in the United States of America right now is the exact same ideology behind what was conducive to creating the culture that was appealing to pedophiles within the Catholic Church. It was the same ideology that was instrumental in creating rape culture on college campuses. It's the same ideology that was instrumental in creating and upholding rape culture within the armed forces of the United States of America. Because we are saying that because of your occupation, we will protect you at all costs, be it right, wrong, or indifferent. We are saying to those who want to break the law, to those who aim to break the law, we are saying that if you would like to kill someone and not be held accountable for your actions, then be a police officer. We are not saying that if you want to save lives, if you want to uphold the law, if you want to honor and uphold your Constitution, then become a police officer. If we are serious about protecting the integrity of good cops, and good cops, if you are serious about protecting your own integrity, then what you would do is you would stand up and speak out against the bad ones. People want to deflect and ignore the issues by saying that race really isn't a contributing factor in terms of police brutality. So why don't we actually examine this logically? Now, if you are in a position where your job dictates that your job function or your job duties are to arrest criminals, and you view all black people as criminals, then how likely are you to target black people during the course of your daily routine? Logic. Racism is treasonous to every moral, to every ethic, to every value, of every standard, of the very foundation by which this nation was built upon. However, if you choose to hold an ideology of racism, then essentially that is your right. It is not your right to march through our streets, through the streets of America, spewing anti-American rhetoric. If you want to be racist, essentially, that is your right. It is not your right to hold occupations that require a level of fairness, equality, and objectivity that your biases, your bigotry, and your racism prevent you from being able to possess. Stop talking about how people are protesting and start talking about why people are protesting. We will, because we care. Do you?